What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we're here to talk about a brand new batch of level limit break characters coming into the game. So we were not expecting that. We only just had the new batch of level limit breaks come out last month, and they've already announced another 5 characters that are receiving level limit break. So in today's video, we're going to break down their abilities, because with the data download, we can see what their abilities are in game, and I have no idea what any of these characters do, so this is going to be my initial reaction to all of this. So let's go ahead and kickstart this video. Let's go ahead and start off with the first character, which is actually Crocodile. This character, even with the super evolution, didn't really make this character all that usable. So I'm very, very intrigued to see what kind of buffs they're going to give him to make him good. Alright, let's go ahead and start things off here. So we've got the Rumble ability. I don't even, not too sure what his Rumble ability does, but it says Cerebral class get level 3 attack, and when he's below 60%, he gives himself level 9 attack. Cerebral aren't that good in Rumble, but they've had a couple of characters here in their release that kind of make them somewhat usable. So we'll have to wait and see whether or not that's worth it. And I'm not sure if that includes, if this is the level of 5 Rumble ability. But either way, let's go ahead and scroll down and see the Captain ability. This is the more important stuff. So level 120, Captain ability. Reduces Cerebral character special charge time by 1. And boosts Cerebral character's attack larger the lower the crew's HP. Okay, this is a big change. So basically, if you're at full HP, it's a 4 times attack to Cerebral. If you're at 1 HP, it's a 5 times attack to Cerebral. So again, it's a scaling factor, which means if you're at 50%, it's a 4.5 times boost. Just in general, this is a great update to the unit, just upping the damage and also giving -1 cooldown. Probably would have loved if they added a utility piece or more matching slots. But despite that, it's still a good captain ability. It's a character that you're not really going to use these characters a lot as captains in the first place, but their special abilities is really where things come in. That's going to be the big change. So let's go ahead and scroll down and have a look. Level 4, Rumble Special targets enemies in a large range for 12% reduction and crit up level 2 for 20 seconds. If that's a really low CT, this could actually be really good. And the special, here we go. Reduces all enemies' HP by 20%. Doubles Cerebral character's attack and slot effects for 1 turn, and changes the top row and bottom row slots, including block, into matching. And if your special is launched when HP is at 50% or below, he gives you a 2.5 chain boundary. Oh my god. Okay, they've really upped the ante on this Crocodile. Damage dealing special, matching slots, 2 times attack, 2 times orb boost, and chain boundary all in one unit. Oh man, look, the Treasure Map Legend Crocodile, V2 Crocodile, is still probably the character you would use in a Cerebral team, but this special is really good. That is a fantastic special ability. You can't complain when you're getting all of these abilities in one special. They've really done a good job with this Crocodile. I don't really understand why they only made top and bottom row slots matching in the first place. It's kind of weird. You might as well have just gone the extra yard to just make it a full board of matching slots. Let's be real here. But hey, 4 slots are better than none, right? So, not bad. And dex damage reduction in PvP. But overall, I think they've done a pretty good job. I think the Crocodile is a really, really awesome unit. But again, it's that same situation of, is he really worth level limit breaking? Well, if you have the dupes, it's going to be good. Definitely not worth using posters on, the level limit break posters. But still, I think they've done a pretty good job with Croc. The next character here is Corazon. So I know that there's a few people out there that are very much looking forward to this. So let's go ahead and jump into this and see what kind of updates they're going to provide to Corazon. So, Rumble ability, when the HP is above 70%, level 11 attack, and for the first 40 seconds, quick enemies get CT down level 6 and speed down level 6. This is about the same as what Corazon already has in Pirate Rumble. I think they might have given him just 1 extra attack and maybe 1 extra debuff level, so nothing really too special there. So Captain ability, remember, Corazon is not a character you would really be using as a captain, so I'm very intrigued to see what they do here. So, boost the crew's attack by a minimum of 3.5 to 4.5, the higher the HP is before attacking. So this is essentially the reverse of Crocodile, where if you're at max HP you get the low multiplier, and at low HP you get the high one. This is flipped, where the low, if you're at low HP, like 1 HP, it's a 3.5, but it goes up to 4.5. And this is actually a character that has a limit break expanded captain ability, so this damage could actually increase even further. He probably goes up to a 5 times boost, to be honest. It probably scales between 4 and 5. This actually could be kind of good. He heals 0.5 for every great, 1.5 for every good at the end of the turn. Yeah, that's essentially what he already did. This is a pretty good captain ability, oddly enough. I mean, considering if you just look at the OG Corazon that first released and you have a look at the original OG captain effect and you compare it to this, it is crazy how far this game has come, right? Let's go have a look at the special, because that's the more important thing. Rumble special is just more healing and defense, which is nothing special. I'm very nervous to see this. I want to see more debuff removal. I want to see level 5 or level 6 debuff removals. We'll have to see here. Let's go. Special. Makes the crew's dex and tandem and recovery slots have matching slot effects for 1 turn. Changes the right column slots into dex and the left column slots into tandem. Oh, this works perfectly with the new legend lore. Oh, that is amazing. Heals the crew by 50 times recovery. Reduces bind to spare. Lock chain multiply. Decrease chain multiply growth rate by 5 turns. Reduces paralysis attack down by 4. And if he is the captain or the friend, you reduce despair by 20. It is odd that he only reduces paralysis and attack down by 4. That's kind of weird. I mean, why not make it 5? Kind of annoying. Not a bad change though. I like it. He's got really good matching slots now and makes them matching, and it works very good under the new legend lore too. That's actually pretty good. I don't mind this at all. This is pretty nice. This is a really great addition, and my one is really close to being maxed too. I need 3 more copies to get this, and then just his PvP special rumble resistance updated, but man, what a good change to this unit. I mean, captain ability is like somewhat usable now, to be honest. And then his special is just better debuffs. I think the healing is actually the same, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. And then the debuffs are just removed by more turns, which is exactly what we wanted from this character, because this character is so good. He actually has the cooldown reduction at the start of the quest. So when you start the quest, in most cases, he's going to be pretty much ready to go. So having a special as good as that, ready to go pretty much as soon as you start the quest, is pretty ridiculous. So Corazon, really good updates to him. So the next character is Legend Marco V1. This character has not seen a lot of play for a hot minute, so I'm very excited to see what they got here. Legend Marco, let's jump into it. So Rumble ability, when HP is below 50, or above 50 should I say, Quick and Psy characters get Guard level 4 and Attack up level 7 to himself. Not a good Rumble ability, to be honest. Captain ability, boosts Quick and Psy characters by approximately 5.25 with full HP, 4.5 otherwise, makes Quick and Psy matching, and if HP is 70% or above, reduces damage taken by 30% and heals 1500 HP otherwise. Okay, if you're in the range of 70 to 100%, you get damage reduction. But if you're below 70%, you get the 1500 healing per turn. Okay, I can see it. It's not a bad captain ability. He's not really used for his captain ability anyway. Now, the special ability is just a heal and a huge orb boost. Well, I say a huge orb boost. It's a 2 times orb boost. I really hope this is a good update. Let's go ahead and have a look. I'm not going to look at the Rumble stuff because this character's not used in Rumble in the first place. Heals the crew by 100 times his character's recovery. Oh, and they made him overheal now. Okay, that's an interesting update. I like that. Okay. Give him overhealing. That's a nice update. What else does he do? Reduces the crew's chain multiply growth rate reduction and attack down by 7 and doubles the slot effects. When the crew has a slot effect boost, when the special is launched, further increase. Oh my god. Dude, this guy is so good. Dude, this guy is so good. So you don't even have to use his crappy 2 times orb boost anymore. If you've got another character on your crew that has like a huge like 2.5 orb boost, you can still launch this after the fact, get good debuff removal, and then buff whatever orb boost you already have by 0.3. Dude, this is a really good update. Yeah, this guy's really good. I would go as far as to say this is probably the most impressive one, because I feel like this character's received the biggest buffs that makes him the most usable out of the 3 thus far. I like this update to this unit. I mean, captain abilities, whatever. No one's really using him for their captain ability. He's got a good captain ability, by the way. It's good. You can use it in content for sure. But that special is so good. The utility, 7 turn of attack down and 7 turn of chain debuff removal. The chain debuff removal is whatever, but attack down removal by 7. That's really nice. I like that a lot. They've done a really good job with Marco. Alright, now we have V1 Sabo. One of the first legends that I ever pulled in the game. Sabo, man, they could go in a lot of different directions with this unit, so I'm very excited. Let's just jump into it. Free Spirit class teammate speed, level 2, when he hits a crit 3 times. Okay, his PvP stuff is still terrible. It was from day 1, and it's still bad. Captain ability, boosts Free Spirit character's attack by approximately 5x when slots match, 4.5 otherwise. That's actually different. I believe previously his captain ability was based on HP, the amount of HP you had. So now they're doing it by when slots match. I could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure it was based on HP though. Boost HP and recovery by 1.2. When tapping on this character with a Sai or a tandem slot, applies ignited status to all enemies for 2 turns. Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. Dude, if his special has a conditional boost against Ignite, oh my god, this is going to be crazy. If it's Orb Change and a conditional, that's going to be nuts. Okay? No one cares about his Rumble special. Changes character slot and adjacent slots to matching. Boost damage dealt to Ignited... Oh, it's 1.5. Okay, it's not the best, but it's a boost nonetheless. For 3 turns. Doubles Free Spirit character's attack for 1 turn. 2.5 times in the next turn if you land 3 perfects. I mean, look, if you've got an ignited conditional boost and you've got this special as well, I mean, yeah, it might be hard to hit those 3 perfects. I wish they changed this to the clock buff. Would have been a nice addition to this unit. Wow, they've done a really good job with Sabo. Like, he's not broken, but it just makes the character way more usable now. Like, yeah, this is a solid option. If you're running a free spirit team and you don't have a lot of good options, you can definitely do this. Unfortunately, this special ability is not going to be very good as a crewmate. You're only really going to get the most out of this special is when you're using him as a captain, because that's the only way that you can ignite that status to the enemy. And it's not like you're going to have another character that could do it. I mean, technically you could, if you're using that support rare recruit ace that applies ignited status. If you're able to somehow squeeze that on a team, use a special, apply the ignited status, and then have Sabo as a sub to apply that boost still, you can still kind of make it work. But man, I think they've done a pretty good job with Sabo. They've just made him way more usable, which is exactly what we wanted to see from level limit break. Okay, so this is a really big one right here. This is the last character we're talking about, which is V1 Doflamingo. And the thing about V1 Doflamingo is that not only is he not too bad and he could get a really good buff in regular content, but this is one of the better characters to use in Pirate Rumble. He's good on the slasher team, he's good on a driven team. And especially when Pirate Rumble first came out, this was like one of the best units to use. He had really good defensive capabilities. I'm very excited to see what they've done here. Let's go ahead and have a look. His Rumble ability, Slasher and Driven get level 7 health, and then for the first 30 seconds, Slasher and Driven get level 4 defense and level 7 attack. Are you serious? That is so much. So much going on with that Rumble ability. So for the first 30 seconds, your team is going to be bulky and they're going to be hitting hard. Now, Captain ability. Reduces the cooldown by 1, boosts driven characters' attack by 5.25 when you've got a matching slot, 5 times otherwise. Boosts their HP by 1.2, makes Sai, Int, recovery, and tandem matching, and heals 1 times character's recovery for every perfect. I mean, what more could you ask for from a captain ability? Cooldown, amazing multipliers, lots of matching slots, and healing. Like, what a good captain ability. This is fantastic. Holy. Alright, well let's go ahead and move on. That's a great captain ability. We've got the Rumble Special. Targets 3 enemies for 2.5 times attack. Targets Slasher and Driven teammates for level 6 defense and level 7 crit. This is pretty good as well. I mean, I think Slashers might see a little bit of a resurgence with this guy and a lot of the other more recent characters that have released. I think this is really nice for the Slasher and both Driven teams as well. This partners up very well actually with the new Legend Kid that's debuting as well. There's lots to love. So let's see what they've done with his special ability in content. Locks the crew slots for 1 turn. I already love that. Makes it easy to land perfects. Changes adjacent, including block, to matching. And boosts driven character slot effects by 2.25 for 2 turns. Okay. And boosts the type effects, the color affinity, 1.75 for 2 turns for driven characters. Okay. Really nice addition to this unit. Also, side damage reduction by 40% is going to be a huge update for him too. Alright. So, I like what they've done with this character. Obviously, in regular content, he's going to be usable, but mono-driven isn't really that great. I mean, I think with the new Legend Kid that has come out, he's probably going to be the best driven captain to be using. But I guess you can still run kind of a hybrid scenario with this guy. Good multipliers, lots of matching slots, healing. Like, this guy partners actually perfectly with Legend Kid, because considering the new Kid does reduce health every turn, this guy can heal you some HP back. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And the special ability, I mean, Orb Block and a little bit of Orb Change, matching slots and color affinity. Yeah, I think they've done a pretty good job with Dofi as well. But man, I think Corazon, Marco, and Sabo in particular, those 3 had amazing level limit break updates. Man, this is crazy. So, that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and let me know down below in the comment section of all of the characters I talked about in this video, which one of them was your favorite, because There's so many good characters here with their level limit break. But that's going to wrap it up from me. Thank you so much for watching. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.